All right, welcome everyone to lesson 115 of 4th grade Excel. We're going to learn how to calculate decimal answers in a division problem when we have to add zeros to the number. All right, so check this out. This is kind of fun, okay? For any number, zeros can be added to the right of the decimal without changing the value of the number. Like the number 7 is the same thing as 7.0. It's also the same thing as 7.00, 7.000, or 7.0000000. 3.2 is the same thing as 3.20, or 3. I don't know why that wrote that twice. That should have another zero in there. 3.200 or 3.2000. You can put as many zeros as you want as long as it's after that decimal point like that. All right, so 3.2 is not equal to 3.02 because any additional zeros must be to the right of not only the decimal point, but also to the right of any non-zero digits. So you can't sandwich the zeros in between, otherwise it slides the 2 down, and that does not work. Up to this point, if there was a remainder with the division problem, it was shown next to the quotient with an R, right, when you get a remainder. From now on, unless otherwise indicated, that means unless they ask you for remainders, add zeros to the right of the decimal and continue dividing. So what you're going to do is 5 divided by 2 looks like this. 5 divided by 2. We're going to put 0.0 in instead of doing the answer being 2 remainder 1. We're going to call 5 5.0. And when you divide 5, and let me actually do this here in real time so you can see how it works. 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, or 4.0. And then you subtract and get 1. And then put the decimal point up here. And 2 goes into 10 5 times. So the answer is 2.5. When you multiply it back, you can see you get the answer there of 5.0. 7 divided by 4 becomes 7.00 divided by 4. Again, I'm going to show you that in real time. 7.00 divided by 4. Decimal point goes straight up from where it started. 4 goes into 7 one time, which is 4. And subtract and get 3. And 4 goes into 3 7 times because that's 28. And then subtract and you get 20. 4 goes into 20 5 times. And then we could multiply and subtract down below there. All right, and when you multiply back, you get the same thing right there. So here we go with some sample problems here, some problems for you to try. I want you to go ahead and do number 3 only and check the answer by doing multiplication. I forgot to put it down there. Check it by doing multiplication to see if you got it right. All right, so here we go. Number 3, you should have already done it, and you're going to put 0.0, and we can just add as many zeros as we need to until we're done with the problem. So 8 goes into 14 one time. 1 times 8 is 8, or 8.0. Subtract, and you get 60. 8 goes into 60 7 times. 7 times 8 is 56. Subtract and get 4. What are you going to do now? Well, let's put another 0 on there. Another 0, okay? 8 goes into 40 5 times. Or, yeah, there we go. And you get nothing. So how do we check this? 1.75 times 8. A little messy down there. Hopefully yours is neater since you're not having to write with your finger. 5 times 8 is 40. Regroup with the 4. 7 times 8 is 56 plus 4 is 60. 1 times 8 is 8 plus 6 is 14. 14.00. There we go. All right, so pause the video. Why don't you do 4, 5, and 6, and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. Solutions. Okay, you should have done already all of these here. Done them all. So 5 goes into 19 3 times. That's 15. and subtract, and you get 4 or 4.0. And put the decimal point up there. 5 times 8 is 40. So we got nothing left. And 3.8 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. Regroup with the 4. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4 is 19. 19.0 or 19. 6 goes into 45. Now 7 times, that's 42. Subtract and get 3 or 3.0. 6, oh, got to put the decimal point up there. 6 goes into 30 5 times. And you got nothing left. 7.5 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30. Regroup with the 3. 42 plus 3 is 45. 45.0 is the answer. Now, how am I getting 45.0? Again, remember, I'm really kind of doing like 7 times 6 here. 7.5, which is like 7 times 6, which is 42. So the answer should be close to 42. Without that decimal point, we have 450, which is nowhere close to 42. But 45 is pretty close to 42. All right, so the next one, 4 goes into 37 9 times. That's 36. Subtract and get 1. Let's just put a decimal point with some zeros. 4 goes into 10. Oh, got to put the decimal point up here. 2 times, because 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract and get 2. Well, let's go ahead and put another zero. We can put zeros on all day. 2.0, right? Or actually, it's 0.20. 4 goes into 20. 5 times. 4 times 5 is 20. We got nothing left over. So we're going to do 9.25 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Regroup with the 2. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Regroup with the 1. 36 plus 1 is 37. 37.00. Thank you.